Hello everybody, I'm just getting set up. Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. John Wright, Bob Clark, Nick, Above and Below, and Silver Maple. If you just give me a moment, I'm just getting set up right now. I really appreciate your patience. See what's going on here. All right. I think we're all set. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's going to be a quick live stream. I'm not wearing my reading glasses. I left them at work. And with your guys at typing, I can make some of it out, but as my eyes get fatigued, it'll start getting a little bit more blurry. Shepherd Proudfoot, I figured you'd be dialed into the convention. Oh, hell no. I watched last night's convention, I would say 3/4 of it, and I just was like, unbelievable how blatant the lies were. And even a couple of news outlets fact-checked them. People who hate Trump fact-checked them. They even said, oh, hell no. So no, I wasn't going to listen to it today. It just, just not, I don't know, just, let me turn this on here. I'd like to get my Iron Man on. But, so, other than that, Bob Clark, anyone having problems with SD Bullion? I'm not. I haven't ordered from SD Bullion in quite some time. I did want to show off a coin that was gifted to me. And I'm hoping that this is going to focus. So I'm putting both hands over. It's going to have a hard time focusing. It's not wanting to focus. Let me try it again. I hate my camera. One of these days, there it goes. There it goes. End the War on Freedom is the name of the coin. End the War on Freedom. I apologize. Is just not the best camera. And I'll show you the back side of the coin. This was gifted to me. I don't want to give out his full name because I don't have permission, but I will give out his first name. His name is Andrew. Andrew, if you see this video, thank you so much. Now let me get this thing to focus. God, I hate this camera. All right. So what I would do is type in "End the War on..." What does it say? I can't even read it. End the War on Freedom is the name of the coin. So go ahead and type that in. You get a good image of what it is. I apologize. That camera refuses to focus. And if anything is behind it, it struggles to focus on the coin or what's behind it. That's why I put my hands up like that. I try to create a screen with my hand, but it's just not working. It's seeing the racks and everything and the shotgun and whatnot. So I do apologize that. That was gifted to me, again, by a gentleman named Andrew. I don't have his permission. That coin came with this. I'll move it closer. Now it focuses. And I guess maybe it could also be the shine off the coin. This is, I think, one. Let's try that again. See, 162 out of 200. I'm sorry, 1,762 out of 2620. So that was, I think, one of SD Bullion's coins, actually. God, I'm not wearing my glasses. But I wanted to thank Andrew in person if you get to see this video. Every now and then I get a Christmas present. It's actually very nice. Don't get too many of them. So I'm like a little child. I'm a kid. I'm a kid at heart, actually, you know. What kid doesn't want to open up Christmas presents? So I'll work my way backwards. I am Negan is here. Spectacular. Folks, giving a shout out to Spectacular. He's got a great YouTube channel. I recommend you go there. Not now, though. But he do. Oh, I'm talking with my what is that? Urbanomics or what is that? Whatever. I'm talking all like an idiot. But anyway, go check out his channel. Fast Eddie, Bob Clark. I have 10 ounce ordered. They have my money, but keep sending me to wrong town. See, my eyes, they're not focusing, but keep sending to wrong town, and the PO keeps returning it to SD. They say I ordered on January 27th to Kraken. Oh man, I would love to get my hands on a Kraken. Nice coin. Bob, check the next time a package goes out or you're getting something delivered, check with the before you send it out. A lot of times you'll have a post office, a PO box code. Let me say that again. A lot of times you'll have a zip code. Like mine is 85622 dash something something something, 4 digits. See if that might be the problem. Also check your handwriting. I'm not trying to beat you up, but if this is a problem with SD Bullion and your handwriting was perfectly legible, I don't know what the hell's going on, my friend. I really don't. By the way, I hope I'm coming in loud and clear for you all. It's been a long day for me. Definitely been a long day. Off-Grid Power is here. Thank you so much. Scrapper, Stacker, Ebonics. That was the word I was talking about. Streambonics. It was YouTubebonics. It was my vocalized encryption is what I'm practicing. That way YouTube will not continue to shadow ban me. Oh Lord, have they been doing a job on me? Ball 99, Atlanta Lakes, Florida. Thank you so much. Iron Duke in the house again. Off-Grid Power. Who else? Hey, no problem. Spectacular. It's my pleasure. Hopefully you'll do the same for me one day. This community is about not hogging up viewers, but sharing. Because what I might not say one way, my speaking style might be different from your speaking style, and somebody might see the same video from you and say, hey, I understand how he said that. I understand it now. Didn't understand the other guy in the stupid blue Under Armour shirt, but I understood him. We all need to grow. I mean, we as a community, we need to grow. Who else is here? Yep, they've been shadow banning me. I went from I really didn't ever have a big channel, but I used to have something in the area of like 150 live stream viewers. And then I started doing some political stuff because I felt very deeply about it. And overnight, the viewership actually went up. This mathematically doesn't make any sense. The viewership went up, subscribers went up, monetization went down. Makes absolutely no sense. So thank you, YouTube, for screwing us all and screwing with the election. Edgewater Heating, good evening from Cleveganistan. Thank you so much. I think he meant Cleveland, but I understood his joke. Oh, I figured you'd be dialed into the convention. Nope. Silver maple prices are really climbing on eBay. Uh, Speaking of prices, so what was it? 26.50. I'm rounding numbers. 26.50. I just had Arby's for dinner. Boy, I'm just like, um, and I freaking slammed it down. That doesn't do me no good. So it was 26.50 today. Yesterday, it went up $1 between yesterday and today. So it was floating right around 27.50. I'm rounding numbers for an ounce. So $1 in a day is not a bad thing. As I mentioned earlier, and this is just an opinion, I think there's going to be a price pullback of a few dollars actually, and I think it's coming in the next few days. Again, please do not invest based on my opinion. Okay, I would hate for you to. I would hate to mess you up, but that's just my opinion, and it is what it is. Who else is here? Silverback, 420 ounces here. Oh, yes. Going to hold it for a while. You better hold it forever until you retire, my friend. Roan Bear in the house. Haven't seen you in a while. He's one of my moderators. Thank you so much for being here. So I wanted to talk about, I keep getting questions due to the high prices of silver. You got to remember, people are more accustomed to the pre-COVID prices. What were they? They were 17, 18 and 19. And then the prices, as soon as COVID jumped into our laps, the prices, they just went into the 20s. And people were just sticker shocked. Many people were happy. A lot of people were kind of bummed out because, it costs money, more money to get their silver. Anyway, people are trying to decide how to purchase silver with these new silver prices, especially now that they're up to 27. And that's not it. We're dealing with $9, $10 premiums on some coins, American Silver Eagles. So they're inquiring whether it's still worth buying or wait or buy something else. Well, I'm going to tell you what I think. And it's just a matter of numbers. I was buying my American Silver Eagles when the price was right around $38, $39 an ounce. And that was approximately 2008. My first silver was right around $38, $39. And I had no problem buying at that price because I had confidence in silver and still do. That silver is we will see triple digit silver. I have no doubt about it. We will see $100 silver, if not more. And when we do see $100 silver, we're going to kick ourselves in the pants for not buying at today's prices, plus the $10 premiums. You are going to kick. There's the Ebonics again. You are going to kick yourself. My advice to you is yes, buy the silver. In the long run, you're not going to regret it, unless you're some kind of day trader with your silver. If you're still having a hard time biting the bullet, you're on a budget and you really can't afford the premium coins like Silver Eagles or Maple Leafs, perhaps you should consider some rounds. Now, I always preach recognition because when we go to sell, why are we selling? Is it because we just feel like selling? It's fun? No, we're selling because we need the money, whether it be for an emergency or retirement. The fact of the matter is we need the money. And when you go to sell those coins, you want the buyer to be able to recognize the coin. You don't want any hiccups in the deal, right? So I always preach buying recognition. And that's one of the main reasons I buy the premiums. I buy the American Silver Eagles. I buy the Maple Leafs and a few others. But if you got to move to rounds, or what I call generic rounds, try to make those as recognizable as well. There's so many out there that are unrecognizable because every Tom, Dick, and Harry silver company that's coming around is making their own artwork and they're distributing it on websites. And if I was to see some of them, I wouldn't recognize it. One of the most recognizable generic rounds. Is it the prettiest round? No, but it is the most recognizable round for a couple of reasons. First, There's so many of them. Second, the gold coin makes it, and that's the one with the Indian and the buffalo on each side. Indian, buffalo on each side. I have one of the silver coins locked up in my safe, but that to me, everybody knows what that silver eagle is. It's generic too. You're going to save money on the premiums, right? So definitely get something that's recognizable. Am I saying it's the only recognizable coin? Absolutely not. But for me, it's the most iconic generic round that I know of. As a matter of fact, I go to my local coin shop. He has a shitload of them, excuse my French. He knows what they are. People know what they are. And again, when you go look at your gold ounce coins, they make a gold ounce coin with that Indian and buffalo on each side. One of the most iconic gold 1 ounce coins there is. Beautiful coin. So try to always strive for recognition in as far as your coin collection. I don't want to make it sound like collection, but you know what I'm trying to say. Try to buy what you feel somebody else will recognize, because there has been a couple of companies that reached out to me. They sent me a coin to sell for them. I look at the coin and it's like, and before I can even make a video, they're out of business. Now I got a coin that nobody will recognize. You know what I mean? So definitely strive for recognition. I am always tempted to buy other, I call them generic rounds. You guys can call them what you want. Some people just call them coins due to their artwork. That's one other thing about generic rounds, is there's such a variation of what I call artwork. For example, the artwork on this one. This is that End the Fight for Freedom coin that Andrew gave me. Thank you, Andrew, again. So there's so many things that I'm lured to as far as the generic round, the actual artwork. Now, believe it or not, the private tier series, it started out as a generic round. Look it up. Private, the word private, tier. The private tier series is actually a generic round. Okay? But its artwork is so spectacular. I almost said spectacular. The artwork is so spectacular that the series, the privateer series, just blew up. I mean, people just love it and recognize it the world over. So definitely check out the privateer series for recognition. Most of those coins, I believe, are 2 ounce coins. They're just gorgeous coins, high relief, just highly detailed. And what do I mean by relief? When an image is lifted off the canvas, so to speak. Good example, because I don't have one with me. We have this mug here, but if you turn it around, you can carefully see the image popping off of the mug. You see that? If you're on a computer screen, you can, instead of an iPhone or something, you'll see it better. But that's what we call high relief. The more it pops off, that 2 or 3D image, the more it pops off, the more of that's what we call high relief. And that's the privateer series are just freaking known for that. Amazing coins. But like I said, I'm always preaching recognition. But you're gonna save money. You're gonna save that premium. You're gonna pay the overall spot price for the generic round, with the exception of the privateer series, because there's always a premium on those coins. But you're gonna save, I think, some of your premium. Okay, and I'll just end that with that. So who else is here? So embossing, what does that mean? Isn't that stitching though? Embossing? I don't think high relief had anything to do with embossing, or are you talking about something else? Embossing is the stitching. Isn't it when you stitch, you're embossing something? I don't know. Who am I? Felonius is here in the house. Thank you, Felonius. Jessica Martinez is here. Thank you so much. Yes, Spider-Man. One of my favorite mugs, actually. So on one side of the mug is this, and the other side of the mug is this. And inside is that huge freaking mug. All right. Peter Schweigart at a triple digit price in silver would expect it to be backed up by a new system like pre-64. I don't know what you mean by that question. If silver went up to triple digits, could we expect it to be backed up by a new system like the pre-64? You're talking about junk silver? I don't understand the logic there. I don't believe we would necessarily have to have a new monetary system to see prices jump up to $100 or more. I do think the economy would have to take a hit, though. There's just no doubt in my mind. And I think that's one of the variables that is driving the current silver prices right now. The economy. You got to remember the unemployment rate currently, where it's at, our GDP, the tax revenue that our government is not able to take in now, and just the overall tension in the people. They're just nervous and they're just trying to get into something solid like precious metals. You buy any more gold? No. You know what I'm saying? Things are tight. I want to buy some more gold, and one day I will be able to afford it. But I'm doing what I can. Fred, first of all, I've got a lot of new people in the room right now. I'm not wearing my reading glasses, so that's slightly blurry. So when I mispronounce your name, just bear with me. So if I see a Mrs. Smith here and I accidentally call her Mrs. Shit, hey, I'm not doing it on purpose. Not wearing my reading glasses. I left them at work like a Mr. Dumas. I used to joke with people at work because, you got to follow respect. 5 pillars of respect in our company. So what we do, instead of calling someone a dumbass, we just call him Mr. Dumas. Energy is wacky. Yes. Edgewater Heating and J. Farabee. 49ers, silver at $27.83 right now. So it's gone actually up another 30 cents from when I got off of work. So again, a lot of people, they're finding it hard to bite the bullet on these prices. So I think it's going to pay off. Who else is here? Does anybody have any 2020 change or seen 2020 change? I haven't seen any. I haven't. Silver is the best. Those who think we're foolish for stacking silver are looking at silver in regards to investing. They used to say you don't invest with silver. Silver's not made for investing. I'm sorry, but when you buy an American Silver Eagle for $15 and then one day it's $27, I'm sorry. That was an investment. It was not intentional, but it was an investment. I bought quite a few rounds in the $15, $16 range. That'd be generic rounds, Eagles, Maple Leaves. Now that silver is 27, what did he say, 83? Plus my $10 premium. Oh, and you can get premium back. I see a lot of arguments. Well, if you're not going to, when you sell your silver, you're not going to get your premium back. Well, you would sell it to somebody who's willing to pay the premium, right? You would probably put it on Craigslist, meet them. They, being an avid silver stacker, realizes that, hey, JM Bullion's charging $10, $12 a premium. They're willing to give you $9 just to get a deal. So when you're freaking out over this, over these high premium prices, don't. And again, longevity throughout the years, regardless if JM Bullion and those online dealers do not give you your premium back, you're going to see 000 silver. That in itself will make up for the premium, even if they decide at that time not to pay you a premium back. You get it? And by the way, I always mention this every time I mention Craigslist. If you ever sell your silver on Craigslist, you meet them at a popular site, someplace that's busy, a bookstore, a coffee shop, and you always bring a friend or two with you. And you pack. You know, if you guys got a concealed weapon permit, you pack. Yeah, never meet them at the house, and you never allow them to come to your house. Enough said about that. MZ, silver has been a unique place in vampire mythology. Okay. Substance that can injure a vampire. Cool. Do a LASIK. That's don't do LASIK. It's a horrible surgery. All right. I hear a lot of good things actually about LASIKs. And the technology of that surgery has improved over the years, by the way. And I don't even know if they call the new version LASIK anymore. I don't know. What's my favorite mint? I don't know, because I'm always buying Eagles, maple leaves. The one thing I like about Scottsdale, they got that tongue and groove bar. That means they interlock with each other. Take a look at Scottsdale. Scottsdale. Is it Scottsdale? Yeah, check a look at their mint. Scottsdale's mint. Look at their bars. Freaking amazing bars. Are generic Morgan silver dollars considered bullion? Morgan silver dollars is considered junk silver. That was money. Now, if you're talking about a generic look-alike of a Morgan silver dollar, that is not considered bullion. Remember, silver bullion, I'm going to try to say this, any bullion is minted by a sovereign nation. So bullion would have to be minted by a sovereign nation, whether that be Mexico's coin, whether that be the Australian coins or China coins. Our American Silver Eagle is a federal mint, is a government minted coin. That is considered bullion. Bullion, it cannot be bullion if it is not minted by a sovereign nation. I think I'm saying that right. Generic rounds are put out, or rounds or coins. A lot of people kind of play with the words, are just put out by companies. Just random companies. Some get popular, some don't. And that's that. Yagi one, yes, I bought some Scottsdale silver and very nice, but check the delivery time. Yeah, well, right now what's going on, not only are the orders through the roof, but remember the post offices, they're all on Corona vacation, meaning they're running on skeleton crews. I had somebody here send me something through, what was it, United States Postal Service. The thing said second night delivery. I think I got it in 4 weeks, 3 weeks. He can correct me if he feels like it. Yeah, so you're not only talking about the high demand from the online dealers, because they're just freaking overwhelmed with purchases. You're talking, the shipping. A lot of these companies are just working skeleton crews to comply with government ordinances. Patriot John Adams, thank you so much. Government won't pay to make zinc pennies anymore. Okay. Corona Bunga. Some advice, keep quiet of most. I don't know what that means. How about the Engelhart bars? Yeah, they're nice. I love the Engelhart bars. I don't think they're the prettiest bar, though. Sunshine Mint, in my opinion, has the prettiest bar. I mean, it's freaking tight. Check out the Sunshine Mint bars, folks. Amazing. No, bullion, Stephen Parsons, you're wrong, unfortunately. Respectfully, you're wrong. Bullion does not mean it has intrinsic value versus numismatic value. Google actually bullion. What is bullion? And it'll flat out tell you. It's minted by a sovereign nation. It is a government minted coin, okay? Because there's a lot of generic rounds that are not numismatic. Majority of the rounds that we find on AppMix and JM Bullion and all the other companies, they're not numismatic coins. And you cannot call them bullion, technically. I got some from Silvertown. They are generic, not bullion. No, Silvertown, those are not technically bullion. Now, don't get me wrong. Bullion and generic rounds, they have the same silver content. Okay? I don't want you to walk away thinking, okay, bullion is a cheaper silver. It's not 100%. It's this. It's a lower quality. The only thing is the government mintage. That's the only thing, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, Sunshine Mint is my favorite bar too, Eric. I just love them. Just putting out my Christmas list ahead of time, you folks. Okay? I've been wrong before over tax. It's okay. What is beef bouillon? Hey, Randy, beef bouillon is very much like cube bouillon. So you have the chicken bouillon, you have the beef bouillon, but now you have the pork bouillon. You have the chicken in the cubes and the pork in the cubes, and then you have the beef and the chicken combinations. Now, sometimes if you get some ramen, you'll have some... I'm messing with you, dude. He asked me, what is beef bouillon? It is bouillon. It is a beef bouillon that is manufactured by our sovereign nation. Pure Angus cows. Cosmic logic. Excuse me. Do you agree Disney ruined Star Wars with the sequel? Well, I think Disney ruined all the Star Wars personally. I hate the stupid humor with Star Wars. I think it's so cheesy the way they make Star Wars now. These stupid, dumb jokes that are just... And you could tell it's a lot of propaganda and now mixed with it. So I think the first two Star Wars that I saw, I mean, that came out, mid-70s, and what was it? The Empire Strikes Back, I think, was the second one. I think those were the two good ones. After that, it was commercialized. It got in known actors. And the thing about the very first Star Wars, you might not realize this. When you looked at the first Star Wars, everybody was an unknown actor. So you actually felt like you were going to a galaxy far, far away. You didn't recognize anybody when you sat down to watch the movie. Now you go to a Star Wars and everybody's a well-known actor. Just commercialized bullshit. So, I mean, they're cool to watch, but I'm sorry. They suck now. It's just a product that they're selling. Richard McCorkindale, you should always make your ramen with American Silver Eagle. Well, yeah, because it's bouillon. And you need to have bouillon in the ramen to have more flavor. I'm just saying, you know, chicken ramen, you use, maybe a Canadian maple because they're chickens. You want beef and strength, you use an American Silver Eagle. I'm just saying. Dairy Kinnaman, I picked up a kilo. Man, I never even held a kilo bar before. Paid a reasonable premium. Yeah, so the bigger the bigger the size, the better the deal you're going to get on it. Fred Castledine, same here. Yagi, Shepherd Proudfoot. The lightsaber jokes are still classy though. Keep stacking bros. Who else is here? Rome Bear in the house again. Thank you. Patriot John Adams. The Coins right now come out same price as 1 ounce. Silver Miner fine ounce. It takes you out of the faraway fantasy. The DOD decast, another Star Wars trilogy in the works. Keanu Reeves now. Wow. Pretty soon they'll be drinking Coca-Cola. I would have to do some research on that because I would have been explaining things wrong about that for a while if that's the case. Creo the Lone Traveler. What will it take for bankers to be outlawed? It won't be outlawed, my friend. They will never be outlawed. You just have to stop using them. Edgewater heating. That is the opposite of what taxpayer is saying. I don't know what that is. Edgewater heating. I'm trying to go up and look at his. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Hello. It's hard reading without my glasses. New stacker here, Stefan. Glad to have you. I hope you get some silver. Billy Jack silver stack 69. What model shotgun is that? That's a Remington 780, 870. I'm sorry, Remington 870, 12 gauge. So a lot of people don't know what Billy Jack is. It was probably one of the, Jesus, came out in the early 70s, very late 60s. Billy Jack, karate guy, ex-Marine. They were famous. I mean, those movies were big time in the very, very, very early 70s. .999 squad checking in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if I can ask everybody a favor, if you can give me a thumbs up. Believe it or not, I do work hard at these videos, especially the post-processing. I really would appreciate it. If you just, all I ask, that's all I ask, is just give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And who else is in the house? Cosmic Logic. My grandmother stacks change heavy right now. Well, I'm hoping she's only stacking the pre-65 guys and gals. So yeah. All right. Off-grid power. I'm just going through some of the names. Iron Duke, Spectacular Bob, Chris Clanton. I never had a problem with ST Bullion. I never had a problem with them either. I just find that their shipping's a little high sometimes. Other than that, Gary Jones in the house. Thank you for 3 years. He's been watching me for 3 years. And others, y'all have helped me so much mentally preparing for the collapse of the dollar. I need to talk about the collapse of the dollar. I'm going to just say this. It is, there's not going to be like a light switch. You have, a lot of people have this mentality, the crash or, it's just going to be like, you're going to wake up one day and boom, everything's going to be in chaos. No, it's going to be incrementally slow. You won't even notice that you're burning. So every day that goes by is a segment of the collapse. Newport Richey, Florida. I used to live actually in Florida, and I actually stayed in Newport Richey for a little while. Nice place. Coin Group of Minnesota. Thank you so much. Who else is here? I think that's about everybody that's here. All right. Renee Michael, cheers over tax from Atlantic, Canada. Does anybody buy gold and silver off Amazon? Why? That's all I got to ask you is why? Unless one of the retailers has an Amazon store front, why? Roa 4396. He's got 1,125 ounces so far. And I love Billy Jack. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Remington 870 that he's talking about is worth some good silver. Hard to get ahead of anything. Do you think we'll see 50-ounce silver this year? Ask me that question right. You asked me that question the day after the election. It's looking good, though, for $50 silver. D's nuts. Does anybody buy gold and silver off Amazon? Ever address that? TRP watching silver miners drop for weeks on while spot climbs. There's a couple of people that keep trying to talk me into getting some silver mining stocks. I'm kind of nervous about that. Again, I can't buy everything everybody recommends. Getting my little one tucked in. Thanks for your videos over text. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Tucking in his little baby. That is awesome. Not a lot of parents do that anymore. You know. Bullion is ingot bars rounds made of silver or gold. Constitutional silver is made by government. Not quite. Not quite 49. I don't agree with that. Silver miner will pay off later when prices go up. Ratchet videos. I get copper off Amazon. All right. D's nuts. Prime shipping. Cheers from Chicago. Haha from Chicago too. After the election, I'm buying more lead. You might want to buy that before. I'm not kidding you. You folks do not have a weapon. Now you see why you need a weapon. For you folks here that you have your reservations, I'll say it nicely, about owning a firearm or why somebody else should own a firearm. If you haven't looked at the news, that should be all the reasoning you need to own and have a Second Amendment. Ray Steinhardt, what do you think about COVID-19 silver? Never heard of COVID-19 silver. Wasn't recommending. I was crying about the messed up markets kicking my butt. Yeah. SIG 2269 or Glock 9. A lot of people swear by the Glock. I personally can't shoot them. They keep pinching my right there. They pinch as the trigger guard comes down. For some reason, I get pinched. I own a SIG. I own a 229 and 40. So, I mean, if you ask 10 people, you're going to get 10 different. You got to go what makes you feel good. I mean, it's comfortable. For me, I can't shoot a SIG. It just pinches me. I got big hands. JF in the house, thank you so much. D's nuts, thank you. Christopher Patterson, I'm safe because Sharon Stone is my third cousin. Cool. Silver miner finance. Well, I think I run the course of my live chat. We talked about silver. We talked about rounds versus bullion. We talked about shotguns. Now we're talking about handguns. I would love to get actually a H&K. I really would. Or a Beretta. I would love to get a Beretta 9. I live in California currently. Yes, the law for 30-round mags passed, but we can't buy them yet. It's basically nothing gun. So in my safe, I have about 20 30-round mags, of which I think 12 of them are mag pulls, and the rest are U.S., their Army, still in the plastic. What you do is when you get a new mag in the service, it comes in plastic, and they basically just line the interior of the plastic with freaking gun oil. So all my freaking mags are still new, except for my mag pulls. They got some light use to them. So one day they might be worth some money. So for my AR, I don't have any 20 round mags. They're all 30 rounds. Yeah, and on it is the EOTTP. I have an EOTech holographic optics on it. I got Daniel Defense railing on it. I got quite a few components on it. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a night. Proudfoot, thank you so much for being here, and everybody that's been here. I appreciate everybody's support. If you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. Right next to it is that, it's that little bell icon. A lot of people are not pressing that. That will let you know in advance when I'm about to put on a live stream. That'll also let you know in advance when I'm going to be putting out a video. It's that little bell icon, okay? I'm just reading some of the last comments here. Get night vision. I would love to be able to afford night vision. Even just a second generation, I would just freaking, oh man, would I love it. But it's just so expensive. It's like, gosh, damn. So if I can, one of these days I might save up and get some second gen night vision. I don't want first gen. Well, anyway, thank you so much. Stefan, thank you for subbing me. You guys have a great night. I'm starting to fall asleep at the wheel here. Take care of yourselves, and thank you so much. God bless. AT